Good afternoon, my name is Joe Cashwell with Rotorcraft RC. This is the second of 3 videos that we're doing on this. This is a rack rail case. It actually has a rack mounting system like a very high-end electronics or like a server system. And we are building an 8-channel charge case out of this. It's going to have 8 40-amp channels. It's absolutely incredible. So what we did is we took 4 engines out of the iCharger 4010 Duos and we disassembled them. Mounted the screens and the controls to the front of our panel. And then the engines are hanging vertical inside. Now we hung them vertical so the heat sinks are running parallel with the airflow. So the case is going to have air drawn in from the front by 4 of our Pro fans in the back, and it'll egress out the rear of the case. Also, we had to get in 4 Meanwell 2000 watt power supplies, and they're standing in a rack mount system also. So in the first video, you saw the prototype faceplate that we had on there, and it had a much thicker shelf. That shelf was just bought from a rack supplier. They have all kinds of stuff, just about any accessory you can think of to work into a rack system. We were not happy with that, so we designed and actually made in-house our own shelf. So one of the other problems that we had with the thick shelf is it only came out about this far. Well, if you're using 8 22,000 milliamp packs, you need it to come out this far. So that is the second reason why we designed our own shelf. BFD uses XT90s on the decks of their charge cases, so we went ahead and when we redesigned the faceplate, we went ahead and put in their XT90s. As you can see, now we have all of our 8 new balance boards in here. These all work between 2 and 8S LiPos. And what these do is they have polyfuses built into the back of them. And now we have all the controls all flush mounted into the face as long as with the screens. This is just working out fantastic. Now we're going to ask Ethan to bring over the back plate so we can look at some of the goodies on that. So this is a first for us. These are 220 30-amp 4-pole twist locks. This is going to be definitely a necessity for the amount of power that's in this case. Each Meanwell at 110 volts takes over 15 amps. So if we run it at 220, we get a full 80 amps per Meanwell output. So we definitely need a 30-amp twist lock. Now the next thing that we have dual pole switches, 1 for each Meanwell. So each Meanwell feeds 2 channels. So if you're only charging 2 LiPos, there's no reason to power up the entire case. You just turn on switch number 1, Meanwell number 1 feeds channel 1 and channel 2, so this engine will come on. Really efficient. Now the other thing that we have on this is AC meters, one per mean well. It's going to tell you how much current, what frequency, and what voltage is going into that mean well. Now it's probably not going to be as important on this case as some of our other cases, but we have a lot of customers that travel. When they're charging in a hotel room, they want to make sure that they keep all their channels under 20 amps of current draw. Nobody wants to jump a breaker in a hotel. It must be a little embarrassing when you go to front desk and say, I got no power in my room. And they walk in and voila, guess what you got to see? So as you can see, there is a tremendous amount of innovation in this, even for rotorcraft. We build some of the most incredible charging systems on the planet for our mobile, pro, and hobbyists, and this one has just gone to the extreme.